According to Ministry of Health, learning disabilities are when someone has a problem or difficulty learning something. Often, this is due to a person's lack of cognitive or intellectual capacity. It can also be caused by a disability such as visual impairment, hearing loss, or physical problems. It also can be defined as children who are not be able to reach the same level of education as other children of the same age after some objective measurements. Children with developmental delays and problems in the following areas, which are focus, memory, thinking, coordination, communication or relationship, read, write, spell and count, social skills, and emotional maturity. According to Department of Statistics Malaysia 2018, learning problem ranked second highest, which is 34.8% in the percentage of people with disabilities under the category of disability in Malaysia 2017, sourced from Social Welfare Department of Malaysia, JKM. Before we get further, let's get to know what are the behaviors shown by the students during the learning process. I interviewed a teacher at Al-Ghazali Special Kids Care Center, AGS Puncak Alam Selangor, Nilam Utama Binti Muhammad Jayadi. She said most of the students will throw tantrum if they do not get what they want. These children become so sensitive if the teacher would accidentally arrange something wrongly or writing words that are unfamiliar, which will make them become so angry and started to throw tantrum. Other than that, if they feel uneasy, they will do steaming behavior where they express their anger in their own way. Examples are like tiptoe, screaming, and hitting their own head. It is one of the stimulating behaviors of autism children. Incidents like things are being thrown away, getting bites and slaps are very normal for the teachers during the learning process. Before Nilam working with AGS, she was a volunteer at Pemulihan Dalam Komuniti (PDK) Pusat Jalinan Kasih Batangkali Hulu Selangor for 2 years. Asking her what are the activities during the learning process, she answered, in PDK, the teachers are more focused on teaching life skills such as washing dishes, eat, boil, and make the water all by their own. She also added there are also therapies known as rough and refined motorcycle rehabilitation for students 9 years and below. For students from Special Education Integration Program (PPKI), the teachers try to recharge students' mind through quizzes like other ordinary students, as simple questions of mathematics or the Malay language. While at AGS, there are 3 types of therapies, which are learning therapy, social therapy, and behavior management. The teachers here are more focusing on 3 core subjects, which are Bahasa Melayu, English, and Mathematics. Other than that, social therapy also done to develop the skills of the student itself. Basically, the teachers are applying the value of creativity, theory, life skills, and social skills in their teaching. Talking about the preparation before the students go to the higher level, Nilam said the teachers are trying their best to improve the students' skills. Even how to say no or put things on their own are things that are being taught to the students. The students need to know how to count, read, and write for them to be able qualified to further their studies. But not all the students are able to do so, and that is why PDK exists. For an example, in PDK, they have a program named Job Coach, which aims to train the students to work. The PDK itself is running an oyster mushroom cultivation project. They teach the students how to weighing, calculating, packing, and taking care of the mushrooms by their own. In some other PDK, they also send their students to work in the factory. In Recovery Training and Industrial Training for Disabled People Center (PLPP), Bangi, there is a special workplace for the special students. Even in Bengkel Daya Klang, there is also a platform for the students to work and gain money. However, not every state has this kind of opportunity.
Dan untuk itu kerajaan memutuskan untuk melaksanakan Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan mulai 18 Mac 2020 iaitu lusa hingga 31 Mac 2020 di seluruh negara.
Due to the increasing cases of pandemic virus in Malaysia, kindergartens, schools and university are closed to minimize the infection from getting serious. Therefore, many teachers are taking other alternatives like online classes to deliver the knowledge to the students. For Nilam, she also does not miss the opportunity. However, she said it is so difficult to run the learning process as usual because the children are easy to get distracted with things at home, especially students who are 10 years and below as they are still in the mode of playing. Most of the teachers will try to teach even the simplest things such as antonyms like small and big just to make sure the student understand the concept itself. Example like teacher is bigger than you, Lecuse is big, Julius is small. To end the interview session, I asked her what are the tips to be a good teacher for these special children. She answered, always be patient and consider teaching students with learning disabilities as a therapy which can develop anger management skills control in ourselves. Second, build a special relationship with these children so that two-way communication exists. For example, the child understands what you are delivering and you also understand the child whenever she or he needs something from you. Other than that, identify each of the students' strengths and weaknesses. Last but not least, always try various kinds of ways to make the students understand the learning process better.
Being a teacher to this anak-anak syurga make me become more grateful, teach me the meaning of cherishing, the sense of caring, the sense of compassion, and the greatest thing is the sense of love.